Fast Track Moving. Loading Crew Policy. Purpose: this policy is established to ensure the safe, efficient, and professional handling of all items during the loading process. It outlines the responsibilities, expectations, and procedures for the loading crew to maintain high service standards and protect both the customer's belongings and Fast Track Moving's reputation. Scope: this policy applies to all members of the loading crew at Fast Track Moving. Policy statement: the loading crew is responsible for the careful and secure loading of customers' items onto the moving truck. All items must be handled with care to avoid damage and loaded in a manner that maximizes space and ensures safe transport. The crew must follow all safety protocols to prevent injury and damage. Professional conduct and customer satisfaction are top priorities. Procedure: pre-loading preparation, crew briefing. Before beginning the loading process, the crew leader will hold a briefing to review the day's assignment, including special instructions regarding fragile or valuable items and any specific customer requests. Inspection of equipment: the crew must inspect all equipment, such as dollies, straps, and blankets, to ensure they are in good condition and ready for use. Property walkthrough: conduct a walkthrough of the customer's property to identify all items to be loaded. Take note of any heavy or unusually shaped items that may require special handling. Loading process: prioritization and placement. Start by loading the heaviest and largest items first, such as furniture and appliances. Distribute the weight evenly across the truck to maintain balance. Secure heavy items using straps and padding to prevent movement during transit. Handling fragile items: use bubble wrap, blankets, and other protective materials for fragile items. Clearly label boxes containing fragile items and place them in a safe position in the truck, avoiding any areas where they may shift or be crushed. Efficiency and space management: load items in a way that maximizes truck space, stacking boxes and furniture to make full use of the available area. Avoid leaving gaps between items. Fill spaces with soft items like cushions or blankets to prevent movement. Safety protocols: lifting techniques. Always use proper lifting techniques, bending at the knees and not the waist to avoid injury. Team coordination: use teamwork to handle heavy or bulky items, ensuring that multiple crew members are involved in lifting and carrying when necessary. Equipment usage: utilize dollies, hand trucks, and other equipment for heavy items to minimize strain and prevent injury. Communication: maintain clear communication with all team members during the loading process to coordinate efforts and ensure safety. Customer interaction: professionalism. Greet the customer politely and introduce the crew at the beginning of the job. Respect for property: always be respectful of the customer's property, avoiding damage to walls, floors, and other surfaces during the loading process. Addressing concerns: if the customer has any concerns or specific instructions, listen attentively and address them promptly. Completion, confirmation: once loading is complete, do a final walkthrough with the customer to ensure all items have been loaded and that they are satisfied with the service. Post-loading, final inspection: before leaving the property, conduct a final inspection of the truck to ensure all items are securely loaded and the cargo area is properly locked. Documentation: record any incidents, such as damage to items or delays, in the job report. This report should be submitted to the operations manager immediately after the job is completed. Cleanup: ensure the customer's property is left clean and free of any debris or materials used during the loading process. Performance standards: timeliness: the crew must complete the loading process within the estimated time frame provided to the customer. Safety: Zero tolerance for unsafe practices. Any injuries or damages resulting from failure to follow safety protocols will be subject to review and potential disciplinary action. Customer satisfaction. The loading crew's performance will be evaluated based on customer feedback. High customer satisfaction is a priority and directly impacts performance reviews. Disciplinary actions. First offense. Verbal warning and retraining on the specific area of concern. Second offense. Written warning and placement on a performance improvement plan, PIP. Third offense. Suspension or termination, depending on the severity of the issue. Review and revision. This policy will be reviewed annually to ensure it remains effective and relevant to the operations of Trak moving.